episode is it? 6. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Cowchats Gamecast, episode 6. We are brought to you today by our sponsor, KFC. Not really, please come back to us, KFC. We miss you. On my right, we have GSRobinius. How are you today, sir?
I'm very well, as per usual. It's podcast day, so why wouldn't I be in a good mood?
That's good. Below me, we have MENTALHAZARD. How are you today, sir?
I am all good, thank you very much.
Good. And below GSRobinius, we have SAPPHIREVIKING. How are you today, sir?
I'm feeling great, optimistic. Yeah, I'm ready to take on a beer.
Really proud of you today, Reuben, because you were not late at all. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, the first time I'm actually not late. I'm on schedule this time.
Even though our schedules are like really loose now because we're going back to work soon.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd add a little bit of spice to the intro, as you noticed that I actually addressed all of you instead of making you all feel awkward by pointing. So hope you feel all enjoy that a bit more.
Well, the thing is, none of us asked how you are.
No one cares about my emotions. It's fine. I'm dead inside anyway. I thought I'd ask everyone, what have you been playing? And what content have you been making for Twitch or YouTube, or what's happening? So, Gareth, do you want to go first?
I have been playing mostly. I've just finished Resident Evil 7 on my Twitch, and I'm still playing through Dead Space 1. I played through the Resident Evil 8 demo. Which got me more excited for Resident Evil 8 because you get to stare at sexy vampire ladies for most of the day.
The 9-foot mistress.
So I'm all very, very game for that.
Nice. Mr. MENTALHAZARD, what have you been playing?
Hello.
What content have you been making? What are you up to? Good sir.
I have been playing Batman Arkham Asylum. I only played for 1 hour and a half so far, but I will get back to it. And I've just been messing around with Adobe Effects, After Effects, and I really want to make a good logo intro.
Yeah, what's wrong with the intro I made you, huh? Bitch.
Nothing's wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with it.
Fucking slap you. Like the Reuben all over again. I'm making some stuff he never uses.
I need a stream.
I use yours. I'm just messing around with that. I'm just messing around with it.
Good stuff. Yeah. SAPPHIREVIKING. What have you been playing? What content have you been making? How many dicks you sucking?
For the last question, about 9.
Ooh.
I've been, I don't know, same as always, I've just been playing Borderlands, trying to 100% every single game. And the new season of Halo, so that's fun. And as far as streaming, yeah. No, I haven't been streaming.
Streamed Smite yesterday?
Last night. Yeah, streamed Smite last night. That was fun. But yeah, I'm just kind of waiting until a new thing comes out that I want to stream. At the moment, I don't know what I want to do.
That's fair. I'm going to talk about myself now because no one asked what I've been doing.
Patrick, host of the show, what have you been playing or streaming or content?
Thank you for asking, Reuben. Well, on my Twitch channel, I've been playing through all the Halo games on Legendary. Almost finished Halo Reach. Also been playing through Bioshock. Also got some multiplayer stuff going on. Had to go on a new season of Halo. Quite enjoy it. On my YouTube channel, we got Twisted Tuesdays and Throwback Thursdays, where we got Simpsons Hit and Run and Resident Evil with Simpsons characters.
And doing loads.
I've been playing Outriders on my own, which is a bit of fun.
So tell me, where can I go to see this content?
Well, if you go to twitch.tv/KINGOFTECHCOWS, or you can go to youtube.com, KOTC Productions. Hit me up on the Twitters as well, at... I'm not going to go through all of them.
Description.
Say, if they've managed to find this podcast, but they can't find your YouTube channel, I don't really know what to tell them.
They're watching it on Vimeo. Daily Motion.
Someone's re-uploaded this to Vimeo.
Want to watch it ad-free? Go to Vimeo. Vimeo sponsor us, please. KFC won't respond to my messages anymore.
Come on, Colonel.
They'll take my money, though. We also always start off the podcast with a bit of fun facts. And I decided to go away from our website now because all the other facts weren't that interesting to me. So, and it was Easter Sunday, last Sunday, as of recording. And a game designer named Jan William Njam, or at JWAP on Twitter,
JWAP,
tweeted out on Easter. Today's Easter, : game devs, please respond with the best Easter eggs you ever hid in a game. Egg emoji, confetti emoji. End quote.
I do like an egg emoji.
He was the game designer on Disc Room, the Minute franchise, Nuclear Throne, and other games, I guess, in his repertoire.
I played Disc Room. It's fun.
Oh, that's cool.
It's basically, literally what it says. It's a series of rooms where these saw discs will like bounce around. I need to make it from one side of the room to the other without getting hit by any of the discs.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of like if you remember the Impossible game. You know, you were that little square and you had to get past. Or it's kind of like that, but a way harder version of it. It's quite fun.
Oh, fair play. But one of the he said about one of his own Easter eggs that were in the game, and his own one was that in his game Minute, the Minute voices are the developers saying the word McDonald's all cut up and edited.
Why?
Shut up. Sound designers are crazy.
That's amazing.
Another one was at Aki Halgren. I don't know if I said that right. Sorry if I butchered your name and you ever come across this random podcast that we put on the internet every other Monday. He was the level designer on the Division, the first one. Don't know about the second one. But he modelled and hid all 4 Ninja Turtle weapons in different spots in the Division map. That was a fun little one. And then the last one I got here is Patrick Wren, or at Wit Darkstar. He was a multiplayer designer at Halo and revealed an unfound Easter egg which hasn't been found for 5 years because it was in Halo 5, which released in 2015. And he said on Twitter, "There is a Halo kart racing for 4-player co-op with mongoose in my mission Evacuation. Winner gets heavy weapons at the end of the race." And this Easter egg wasn't found for 5 years until he tweeted this out, and then YouTubers Rocket Sloth and Duquesne23 finally found the Easter egg after some hints from the dev. And I'm gonna put a little photo of what it looks like on the screen by here. That's pretty fun.
It's amazing.
Fun little Easter eggs for you boys. That's
nice.
Do you like a good old egg?
That's our
on
fun
Easter?
facts today. We go back to the first screen now because I think every viewer's had enough time to soak that in. Soak in that image, that still image of some mongoose sat on a ridge.
Good old still.
Yeah, so fun Easter eggs. Hope everyone enjoyed
I
the
do
Easter
like a
eggs.
good egg.
Anyone get many eggs for Christmas? Anyone get eggs for Christmas?
I got a Terry's chocolate orange one. That was cool. Yeah, it was orange and chocolate. Yeah.
Ruben.exe has stopped working.
Yep. I
got a twirl egg, which with like a tenner inside of it. It's nice.
Oh, fucking hell, this spoiled bitch.
Hey,
Is this what happens when you still live at home?
Got me. My nan got me that.
I had a Cadbury's cream egg off my girlfriend's mother, so shout out to girlfriend's mother. Not gonna say names.
Steve
from Blue's Clues. We normally have a recap of shit that happened last time, but there wasn't that much that worked together, so I just sort of skipped that, and we'll go straight to the news. And in the news, the first section I've called is Leaks Aplenty, because there was a load of fucking big game leaks this last 2 weeks. So the first, we're going to go into Halo. We'll get it out of the way. Me and Ruben will have our gush, alright? Now Gareth, because he's the biggest
Good
Halo
old
fan
Halo.
here now after that one night we played yesterday.
Oh yeah.
He's now MLG, going for the crown. He's in the grassroots program. Right, anyway, let's get this over and out. So Halo had its Inside Infinite update for March, and it was an audio update. It was all about sound design and stuff, which I thought was really cool, but there wasn't a lot big newsy, so I just cut out little bits. It's the first Halo title to support virtual surround sound technologies such as Dolby Atmos, Windows Sonic, and DTS Headphone X. The old school Halo MP announcer is back, so that's good for me because he's sexy. There was a new atmospheric sound clip that they released, but I'm not going to play it because it took like 2 minutes, and I'm not just going to add that in where we sit in silence and jerk each other off. There was a new brute weapon added to the game called the Skewer. I'm going to put that on the screen now so everyone can see it. There we go. That's the new weapon. It's pretty cool, new brute weapon. There is sound effects on that article. If you really care, go check them out. There's also new BR sound design, which sounds really beefy and intense. And there's insight on how they record some of their sound design. There was a video where they smash up a piano with various objects and then put dry ice on it and make sounds with it. Pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really cool video. It's
crazy.
Up on YouTube. So that was just the news. That wasn't leaks, but we're getting into the leaks now.
Yeah.
Didn't leaks. So in Fadam and Friends podcast, which I don't know who hosts it, I didn't look that far into it, but it's up on YouTube if anyone wants to check it out. They had a voice actor on there called Actor. That's not his name. There was a voice actor on there called Verlon Roberts. There's an actor on there called Actor. This is what he goes by. No, his name's Verlon Roberts. He's a he voices a character in the game, and he revealed that he plays a guy named Spartan Griffin, and he also says the game is on track for November.
Okay.
In another podcast, for the Four Guys with Quarters podcast, Massachusetts voice actor Steve Downs was on there, and he said 343 are on track for November. So now I think everyone in the Halo community, including myself, is thinking November 15th release date, 20th anniversary of Halo 1. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, no, that would make sense.
That's
It'd be the perfect time too.
Another leak was there's more Mega Bloks leaks. Halo community loves Mega Bloks leaks. Spartan Griffin and Spartan Stone were revealed in these leaks. Mega Bloks, happy days, toys, love them. So on the right here we got who Verlon Roberts is meant to be playing, which is Spartan Griffin. And then on the left we've got a brand new character called Spartan Stone, who I have no idea who they are. We will notice though that the packaging doesn't say either of that. It says Spartan Mark 7 and Spartan Trailblazer, but I don't know what's going on there. I don't work in the toy industry. I don't work in the games industry. I just like chatting shit about Halo and other games. But yeah. There's also a new grunt that I didn't put on here, but he's like a banished looking grunt. And he's carrying brute shots on his back. So I don't know if they're meant to be coming back.
Wait, a grunt shots. With a brute shot?
Yeah, he looks like he's carrying... He's like a portable weapons container.
That sounds terrifying.
Let's see if I can get up on the screen quickly. Well, but we also have MCC news. Obviously, the new season came out yesterday as of recording. They added 100 new tiers to the season pass. There's brand new armor, skins, animated visors, and back accessories. New Halo 3 map, Waterfall, which is only in custom games, I believe. Mouse and keyboard on console. Can't seem to find this grunt. FOV and crosshair options even at 120 FPS. Expanded audio options and more. So that's all the Call of Duty stuff. I can't find.
Do like a bit of Call of Duty.
This grunt. Never mind. We're going to skip the grunt. He's out on the internet if anyone cares to find him. He looks pretty cool. Hopefully it's actually in the game.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so that's a lot of Halo news. Ruby, you hype? I'm not going to ask you.
I am very hyped.
Get the same bastard response.
Very hyped.
Apart from Gareth, because he's the most hyped now, but biggest Halo fan.
Halo MCC is in a really good spot right now. Like, they just keep adding more and more stuff. And I'm all for it. At first, I was a bit annoyed that they were going to ruin the integrity of, like, classic Halo. But they still have the classic Halo gameplay while adding new customization. And I'm totally fine with that. Like, I don't care if the next season pass they add some clown outfits. Like, I honestly I don't care at this point. As long as I can just keep playing like core Halo games, I don't mind.
It's all the same. Like, you can even turn them off if you're that.
Yeah, exactly. There's the option to turn them off if
Against
you're
it, like-
one of these people that's like, "Grr, I want it to be 2008 again." Like, you know, if you really want to play on your old TV and really go back to the nostalgia, then yeah, you can turn it off. But I love it.
I really like it.
Yeah, I'm very excited for Infinite. Can't wait.
I feel like the
To be
last
fair,
season.
I think we all want it to be 2008 again.
Yeah.
True.
I think the last season was a bit much with all those Halo Online skins coming to Halo 3 and not Halo 4. But these Fireteam Raven skins look really awesome, so.
I do
Happy.
like this season 6. Yeah.
Right, now is something we could all talk about, boys. I know you wanted it. I know you wanted to be involved. You big whingy non-Halo playing fucks. We're gonna get into
I
Call of Duty.
downloaded the update for you.
For me? No, for you.
You.
Get some culture in your life, boy. Boy.
Boy.
Boy. So we're on to Call of Duty leaks now, boyzos. And yeah. So well-known COD and Battlefield leaker Tom Henderson reveals a bunch of information about Warzone and Call of Duty 2021. He's been fairly accurate in the past, apparently. This is the first year I've heard about him, but everything that's come out so far has seemed pretty dead on. I think he did some stuff about season 1 or 2, which was more or less like 95% accurate. So I'll go through my little bullet points of what I got here for him. Well-known COD and Battlefield leaker Tom Henderson reveals information about Warzone and COD 2021. He doubles down on the Call of Duty World War II Vanguard name, originally leaked by Modern Warzone. I believe we talked about that last week or the week before. Not last week, sorry. Last podcast or the podcast before. Modern Warzone suggested that World War II Vanguard would not take place during World War II. Sorry, would take place during World War II. That didn't necessarily end. According to Tom, these original claims are not entirely accurate, so maybe it's just going to be another World War II story at a different location, but
I don't want World War II COD.
same.
I'm not a fan. I know everyone wanted like boots on the ground, and I don't want futuristic stuff either. But Cold War is like the perfect medium. Battlefield 4 is the perfect medium between. I just want modern day shit, because
Yeah.
they can branch out to futuristic if they wanted to. But I don't know.
No,
I'm not really looking forward to it.
I'm not into it. So apparently they started working on the game in August 2019, so that would give them about 2 years to make this, so it's probably going to be rushed. Vanguard's Warzone integration is up in the air, and that a Warzone map might not be coming for the title. He says we are 100% not getting a World War II Warzone map in 2021. In fact, we are likely to see some kind of World War II Warzone map around April 2022, so the same shenanigans that's gone on with this one. Development for such a map hasn't started. Rumblings suggest that the map will not be full-fledged Warzone map, but instead be similar to Rebirth Island, so a smaller, condensed, 60-person one. Activision is aware that Vanguard will likely not sell as well as Black Ops Cold War, and given the competition this franchise will face this year, like Halo, Battlefield, what else is coming out? Integration of the weapons of Vanguard appears they could be different this year, with them instead being introduced periodically throughout the life cycle of Vanguard. It is my understanding that the reason for this change is to incentivize people purchasing blueprints or even the full game to complete weapon challenges faster to use them in Warzone. Essentially, day one weapons in Vanguard could come to Warzone but as DLC, which will require players to unlock them via in-game challenges. This does make a lot of sense. Why get free kills with a Vanguard shotgun in 15 different games on Warzone when you could just buy the blueprint or purchase the full game to knock out challenges faster in Vanguard multiplayer? Yes, that's right. Original Vanguard weapons could come to Warzone as DLC, but can be locked within Vanguard multiplayer. So that's the first bit of COD leaks.
I mean,
Seems
it's
like a
COD,
mess.
so people are going to eat it up, but I don't know.
Well, these weapons are going to be OP, and then
imagine so,
you'll have to buy the game to put it as your loadout.
Yeah.
And then whoever has that loadout is going to win, basically.
Yeah.
It's a bit stupid, but I can see why they're doing it.
Shouldn't be able to though. Like,
No, but companies want money.
I can see the cogs turning Gareth's mind right now.
It makes perfect sense
Yeah.
from a I'm running Activision point of view. With if you have this World War II game, and then you've basically got your modern / pseudo futuristic modern warfare game. You've got Cold War in the middle, and then you've got a World War II game. If they keep integrating these stories together, they then can just continuously for the next decade switch between the three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep going between the three stories, and then Warzone can get bigger, and they can keep making more money off that. So, like you said, then it's like they don't think it's going to sell as much because people don't want World War II. But then there's probably a group of people who probably would prefer it that way, who will go, "Oh, this is going to be my favorite. I don't like Modern War, I don't like Black Ops, but World War II that'd be great." So yeah, if they make this, and then the next season they go back to the Modern Warfare one, just slightly more futuristic, then they go back to Cold War or whatever,
Sorry, my dog's
and they
barking.
keep integrating it with Warzone, they're investing in the future rather than just going, "Okay, here's the new Call of Duty."
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll like it or not, but if there's probably better weapons, then I may buy it. Well, I'll probably buy it anyway, but
We're gonna buy it.
that's yeah. But if people like not wanting to buy it and then just have to buy it for the weapons, just to level them up a bit more and then get them on your class.
I mean, at the end of the day, Warzone is basically here's our massive advert for Call of Duty. Like,
Mhm.
Yep.
it's free to play. If you want to just never pay for it and just want to play it free, crack on. But you're gonna come up against a guy with a Fafar who's leveled it up because he bought Cold War.
Yeah.
You want it? Buy the game or buy a skin or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
It just seems very messy though, like the way they're trying to. Like, it's still messy. We'll get onto it in a minute, but it's still very messy. How they're trying to integrate this new map, and then they're not going to have a new map when the new game comes out, and they're going to have to wait till April. And the weapon integration just seems like they still haven't figured this out. Warzone was such a big hit that it took them by surprise, and now they're still trying to figure everything out. But
yeah, they're stumbling around it.
yeah, like we
Yeah,
haven't had
I
major
don't-
upgrades for Warzone as it is.
I don't think they expected it to be bigger than the actual games.
No.
If you get what I mean. Like, they were like, "Oh, this will be the cool little like side thing we do. It'll be it'll be easy to maintain. It's just a battle royale, golden." And then it just blew up because it's free. Like, of
Yeah.
course it was going to blow up.
Free and everyone's at home stuck on their ass.
Oh, Mum, can I have the new Call of Duty? How much is it? Oh, 60 quid.
But you've
Why?
got Call
So-
of Duty
oh,
at home.
Call of Duty at home.
Call of Duty at home.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go play Realm Royale.
And it's like,
Realm
if
Royale.
you're a kid who's like, "Oh, I'm too old for Fortnite," well, here's Warzone.
Here's
Here's the
Warzone.
edgy teen.
Yeah.
You know.
Call of Duty fits right in the edgy team bracket as well. And the edgy adults.
But yeah,
like us
I
four.
think
We're adults,
World-
kind of.
I think World War II was the as much as some people won't be as excited for it, I think it was the right way to go purely because it's been, in the last since World at War, there's been like Modern War. There's been the Black Ops games, Modern Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, Modern Warfare Remake, Ghosts, and then
Yeah.
there was World War II, which wasn't as universally or universally played.
I think it's
But
sold
like
a lot. Though.
it's different
Yeah.
at the end of the day, going on what they've made for the last decade.
I'm more excited for a World War II Warzone than a World War II mainline game now. Like, I'd love to see a
World
World
War
War II
II
Warzone map, whether it's in April or when it launches.
Yeah, World War II Warzone would be pretty good. I just like the idea of like trenches,
But if it's a World War II
But-
fucking Verdansk, I'm going to be pissed off, which brings us on to our next topic. I've lost it on the screen. There it is. The new Warzone map leaks. Like I said, leaks ahoy. Leaks aplenty.
Woo!
So me and Gareth saw this the other day. We've had a little chat about it, but break it down for all of you. There was an article
Break it
from videogameschronicle.com where I got all this news from, but it was originally put on a Twitter account on Thin Ice. I believe is a
Right.
hip hop rapper leaks Twitter account, which somehow got this COD trailer, but I think there are rappers in the trailer. But I couldn't work anybody out because everyone looked like a pixel. Because it was just very unfinished.
Yeah.
But you do get to see some of the gameplay and some of the map. The new map is 1980s Verdansk, which is a shame, but I'll just keep reading for this until we get to the end. The leaked footage shows Cold War era landmarks replacing Verdansk's own point of interest, including in construction stadium, an aqueduct replacing dam, airport TV station are also, and downtown, sorry, are also changed. New locations can be seen, such as a mineshaft area and what appears to be a Duga 2 radar array featured in Black Ops Cold War's Ashes to Ashes campaign mission. It's meant to become on April 22nd when the next season comes. And there's also a little bit more news about Vanguard, which is apparently it is using Modern Warfare's 2019 engine, so the IW8, which also powers Warzone. So that may make integration of Vanguard's map a lot easier because it'll be running on the same engine.
Yeah.
So that was I forgot to cut that up in my notes, so I just went along and read it all.
That's alright.
It's all Call of Duty. It's all the
It's
same.
all COD, yeah. So we got information about the new map and a little bit extra about Sledgehammer's, Vanguard, which is using the Warzone engine. But Peach, my dog's being stupid, alright? My dog's being stupid. She's coming out, she's barking, she's jumping up on me, then she's climbing down, then she's squeaking a toy. I'm gonna kill this dog. Look. Fucking put it down. I put it down. Right.
Am I still pixelated to hell?
Yeah. Still cute though.
Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah,
Does it sound alright?
sound fine.
Still cute though.
Sound fine. But yeah, we got so what do you reckon? What do you think? This 1980s Verdansk?
I mean, I'll play it, but
Are they just placing buildings?
I think
Right.
it's gonna be laid out more or less the same. Which is
No.
but like they have this mineshaft area, which in the leaked map, it's in the same place as with not lumber. What's right up in the top right corner?
Military base.
No, it's top left. Other side.
Quarry.
Quarry, yeah. I think it's
Oh,
replacing
top-
Quarry.
Yeah, you got sort of dam, military base, quarry,
Quarry, yeah.
lumber, farmland, prison,
I think the mine
downtown Treyard.
Yeah, I think the
Oh,
mine
I
shaft
can't believe
area
you
is
know that.
replacing Quarry. But
Come on, we've been constantly playing it for like a year now.
I can't remember that kind of stuff.
And I don't know what this Duga 2 radar array is meant to be. It just, I don't know. It seems like they're just picking and choosing stuff to put in there, and then also downgrading it to this 1980s version. Like in the trailer, you could see that stadium looks just like a football pitch with some lights.
It's a change, and we've been saying we wanted a change for a while on Warzone.
Yeah.
But it's not the change. I mean, it'd be nice because it's something new to look at. But I don't know if I speak for everyone, but I want new features. Like Apex has these things, and I keep referring to Apex because that's the battle royale that it will always be my favorite. They've added new stuff like this, like grav lifts, and I know they can't with COD, but they could add like a new segment where, I don't know, this whole road is like blown up, and there's like a radiation part of the map that you can't go, or there's an area that's like there's actual NPCs there, and you kill them, and then you get like good loot. You're guaranteed like gold weapons or something. Yeah, just little things. Even if they do have to just steal ideas from other people, who cares? Like companies just steal ideas from other companies. So I don't know.
It seems like they
tried.
Okay, cool.
Put bounties in after Warzone did.
Yeah, exactly. So who cares about stealing other people's ideas? Everyone gets inspiration from everyone else. So
it seems like they.
But Activision is so. I don't know. It's just weird.
It seems like they tried to have something with the zombies, but it takes so long. Like every week there's a change, not like every other day. It's like, oh, now they're here. Great. How long are they gonna be in here for? Oh, a week. Oh, right. And how long are they gonna be on the map for? Oh, a month. Right. Okay. So we got to deal with this lackluster zombies thing. Like we all
Yeah,
love
like,
zombies, but
nobody-
it's not great in Warzone.
No one asked for it. That's the thing. Like,
No.
they're adding these features that no one has asked for. I
No.
don't know why. They have all these forums. They have all these people like us who say, we want change, we want this, we want that. But then they just go, no, you want zombies for a month.
Yeah.
We're like, no,
Like,
we fucking don't.
when-
like, too late,
when
already in
they-
the game.
When they did the one where you get to be a zombie,
Yeah, the Halloween
I
event.
thought that
That
was
was fun.
really
That was
good
fun,
at the
yeah.
time. I like that. I think they should have just done it again.
It was just so fun
Yeah.
to just jump across the map and like fly
Yeah.
around.
What happened to all
That's
these fun
fun.
events though? Like we had the Halloween, we had the Jug one, which was I reckon is quite fun. We had the
Yeah.
battle trucks, yeah, the truck wars, and now they all seem to be
Oh,
gone.
the truck wars was so fun.
What's happened to these fun modes? Why have they just vanished off the face of the earth? They just have mini royale, it seems, and resurgence. Which
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the fun modes. Where did the fun stuff go? COVID hasn't got
mean,
better or
what
worse.
happened to the train?
The train?
Yeah,
Not
the
the actual
choo-choo.
train that goes around, like the fast travel under the map. That sort
Oh,
of
yeah.
came and went with
It's
it.
gone. All the underground's locked off for some reason. I know it's meant to be the zombies nuke event and they're containing stuff, but come on. Come
Hurry
on,
up.
do something. It's that guy poking a
Come
stick.
on.
It's the
Yeah.
guy with the stick poking it.
If anything, you just got to hope that they've got a dedicated team of people on this new map
Yeah.
that they've gone, right, we're just going to have the basic modes. That's it for now. Get everyone doing the new map. And then hopefully when the new map comes out, they go, right, here's the new map. Here's a bunch of cool things you can do. But we'll have to just wait and see,
Yeah.
really.
I do think it's been a mess in development behind the scenes, and that does lead us on to our next bit about Call of Duty Cold War leaks. Not Cold War leaks, sorry, Warzone leaks. I guess, no, this is sort of Cold War as well. It's what happened to the old map. So, I don't know if we actually talked about this on the podcast, on the map. But, we've definitely talked about it in person, and we had a bunch of leaks come out about this new map that was meant to contain Firebase C, not Firebase C, Firebase, what's it called? Fireteam Dirty Bomb and Outbreak.
That's the one.
Yeah, they were meant to contain all them. And there has been a leak, someone tweeted it out, what's his name? Nanikos. He tweeted out a picture that was meant to be the new Warzone map that was meant to come between, I guess, now and the release of Cold War. But it's been cut in favor of the new map. I'll put a mock-up of the map on screen because I do not want to get this taken down. We're not we're not big and famous, but I still don't want to fucking faff around and hide it. But this
Yeah.
is the mock-up of the map. I think you guys can see it in Discord. I have not been screen sharing this entire time.
I wasn't gonna tell you.
Why the fuck not?
It's kind of just it's all stuff we've seen.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
As long
I'll
as
just
you're
keep
showing
reading it.
the folks at home
You're a new scum.
that we've been doing our homework. So it's fine.
Anyway, there's a mock-up of the map. The rumor has it was originally meant to be a Blackout 2.0 type map. So like using the Cold War engine, bright and colourful. It does contain various Fireteam and Outbreak locations.
Blackout map.
I'll read down some of the locations that are in there, and you'll probably recognise some of them. We got Kalova, we got Duga, we got mines, we got chemical labs, we got weather station, ski slopes, zoo, sanatorium, battery, and Ruka. And the mock-up was
Okay.
made by @Kalani on Twitter. If I pronounced that right, I don't know. Is watermarks.
I
in
just
the-
remember back to Blackout. Every time, every call out would be, there's a guy by the tree. Every single time. Because Blackout had nothing but trees, so it was just guy with a tree or behind the tree. No, guy, that tree. And every fucking time, every time, just guy with a tree.
I feel
But
like
yeah,
I
Blackout
wanna
was
go to
fun.
The zoo.
I miss
I
Blackout.
want to go to the zoo.
The zoo.
The zoo.
Yeah, I know. I miss Blackout. Blackout was different. It was when because that was like early Fortnite, so it was a very bare bones battle royale. But I think it was just exciting that it was a COD battle royale, And then Warzone now makes Blackout look like it doesn't even make it look like a Call of Duty game. Blackout looks like an indie game now compared to Warzone. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, good times in Blackout. I do feel like
Yeah,
this is
it
why
was.
Warzone's been such a mess, because they just don't know what to do. There's no plan, like I said earlier. There's no plan, there's no game plan. It's a mess. What you gonna do? That's the new map. You can see it on the screen. You guys can't, because I didn't know I wasn't screen sharing. But I guess you'll have to watch the podcast to see what I'm on about. But yeah, any final thoughts off everyone from all this Call of Duty leaks / news / hearsay? I don't know. What does everyone think? Would you have liked to see this new map instead of Verdansk 1980s?
I mean,
I would like to go to the zoo.
I like
And that is
Verdansk,
all.
but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because obviously we want a change because we're so used to Verdansk.
Yeah.
I would like to see it maybe in an event or something, even if it's around for like a week or something, just to show people what could have been. Even if it's half finished, just I don't know, put it on the edge of Warzone or something, just like slip it together like a Lego piece and just like, oh, here you go, it's a new place.
Just have the 2 maps.
Yeah. Do an Apex and rotate them out.
Pick one of the 2. And if one just dies a death, if it's like, oh, we have 1 million players today, 999,000 of them are playing Verdansk. The other ones, no one wants to play the Black Ops one. We'll cut it off then.
Yeah.
It'd
be hard.
And then bring it back for seasonal events, or if it is really bad and everyone hates it, April Fools. There you go. Every April 1st, they can just put it on just that map, and everyone has to play that map. There's ways they could do this. I just wish their team behind the ideas would just pull their thumb out a little bit and come up with some better things. Because you were right, we did have amazing events. The Juggernaut event, the truck event was my favorite. Just of how absolutely chaotic it was. It just reminded me, every fight was like something out of Fast and Furious. You have someone on the gun and all that, someone be blasting the tunes on the car, and it was so fun. And that's one game mode where we would die, and I just want to go again.
Yeah.
But with Warzone, if we like get to like top 5 or something, I'm just burnt out, and I'm like, okay, I've had my games, like 1 or 2 games, I'm off. With that one, I just wanted to keep going. Like, give us a reason to keep coming back.
They need to sort this
COD?
shit out. Sort it out, Activision. Anyone else?
Sort it out.
Sort it out. No, all good?
Just sort it out.
Sort it out.
Yeah.
All right, then. Just sort it out.
I think this is our last leaky news. So I'll be clogging the pipes after this one. We got Battlefield 6 leaks. So this is also from Tom Henderson. If you remember earlier, I said he's well known for leaking COD and Battlefield stuff. I wrote, Tom Henderson is back with more Battlefield 6 leaks. New Battlefield. So Battlefield 6 is just going to be called Battlefield. So I guess a reboot, rebranding, don't know.
It's so weird now, because what is it? This Battlefield 1? No, it's like Bad Company 2, 3, 4, 1, 5,
yeah,
and now Battlefield.
I feel like this is
why?
either going to be a reboot, or this is what they're carrying forward. A bit like how every other game is now games as a service, and this is going to be Battlefield. Sorry, this is going to be Battlefield for the next like 10 years. Or however long.
I see why. It is better for brand. It's the same way Gears of War just changed it to Gears now. Like, it's a new Gears game. Everyone called it Gears anyway, but yeah.
It takes place around 10 years from now, similar to Black Ops 2, which came out in 2012, with the game being set in 2025. I doubt it'll be as futuristic, but we'll see. He says, expect military robots, drones, jets, helicopters, tanks, and that sort of thing. The campaign will focus on you and your specialist unit, where you're able to choose your superpower you fight for. In Battlefield, there isn't necessarily an axis and allies, as you'll be able to choose your own path. Both USA and Russia, who are the game's only standard superpowers, they will offer to recruit your specialist team and their skills throughout the campaign. A reveal trailer for Battlefield will not feature any gameplay, and the trailer is due to be released around May. Multiplayer will feature bigger and better battles and is described as Battlefield 3/4 on steroids, with Battle Royale also being on the way at some stage. Battle Royale experience will be completely disconnected from Firestorm name, which come in for Battlefield 5. Players will still be able to play as 4 different types of soldiers, but instead of having just unique gadgets, players will also have different abilities which are similar to Call of Duty's perks. For example, a scout soldier might have silent footsteps, whereas an assault soldier might be able to sprint for a longer duration. News.
I'm excited.
I'm
Very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited for that.
Same.
I miss
Battlefield.
Battlefield 1 sucked absolute wee-wee. Battlefield 5 was kind of okay, but still kind of sucked absolute wee-wee.
Went back to that
But
World
this
War,
new
didn't it?
one, yeah, this new one seems really cool. And normally with Battlefield and Call of Duty, I never play the campaign. But just hearing that little bit there, that gives it, I don't know, it kind of seems like a little bit of an RPG aspect. That you can upgrade and more upgrades. I'm very excited because 3 will always be my favorite Battlefield.
Yeah.
And it just
Mine's
reminds
Bad
me of
Company too.
yeah, it just reminds me of 3 a little bit with a just that little bit of a push towards futurism. So I'm excited.
One thing that has me bummed out is there's no mention of crossplay yet.
It's 2021. Every game should be cross-play. There's no
EA.
excuse.
Come on, EA.
Literally,
You know the drill.
there's no excuse now.
There was also another leak I completely forgot to put in here. Apparently a big FPS game is coming to Game Pass later this year. And people are speculating it might be this new Battlefield game. Don't know if that's for a fact, but I don't know.
EA Play is on there now.
Yeah, that's what-
maybe.
I think that's what everyone latched onto. EA plays on there. Battlefield coming into there.
Jesus,
They do a good
Game Pass are making a killing.
make
How-
it so much.
They bought Bethesda and then they just partnered with EA, and now there's talks from the last episode. There's talks of them going to be buying Discord.
Yeah,
How do they have this much money from just Game Pass?
who knows. But how is everyone thinking about this Battlefield? Who's excited?
Very
I'm
excited.
excited.
I'm excited.
yeah.
If it's crossplay, then that's great because we are all on different systems.
Yeah.
I'll probably buy it on my PC
But
if it's not on Game Pass.
yeah, I'm very excited to play. It's another game that we can, just all play together.
Mhm.
And I kind of miss having that tactical try hard game because I never try to win on Call of Duty, but with Battlefield I'm always I don't know, maybe it's because it's just more realistic.
It always had awesome set pieces as well, though, that made you want to keep going. I remember
Yeah.
in some of the rush modes, you'd be on this ledge, and then you plant the bombs, capture them, and then after that you have to run and skydive off the ledge, and you get a fight in a whole new area.
Yeah.
Awesome set pieces.
Remember that the storms that was in I think it was Battlefield 5? I'm not too sure. It was loads of weather and loads of tornadoes and
I think
stuff
it was in
like that.
4,
and you-
wasn't it?
Was it?
I can't remember.
4 or 5? I can't remember.
I want
But
to go back
I
and
loved
play
it.
4.
I loved it, and I'm looking forward to this so much.
Everyone installed 4 on your Xbox. We're going to play it soon.
I love 4. Yeah,
Oh, you've
Battlefield
done
4
it?
was great.
You've already done it. I've done it. KIERAN and REUBEN, get on it.
I have not done it.
I
yet.
will
it's
get
okay.
on it.
Get on it. Yeah, I do.
If it's
Oh, yeah.
not play, I'll definitely consider getting it if it's on Game Pass from day one. I've had Game Pass for a week or 2 now, and I'm already thinking committing to getting a Series S or something because it's just got lots of just random crap on it.
Yeah,
It just
Yeah.
makes sense.
it is an awesome thing. I do love Game Pass.
Game
Ultimate on
Pass
PC.
really do be good.
I do. I'm getting some weird games as a service vibes though. Or not, maybe
Yeah.
not game long-term games from it, with the campaign being this weird RPG-esque choose your own path thing. It just being called Battlefield. Battle Royale as well. I can see them
It
wanting
is-
to carry this for a while and try and get like a bit like Warzone, a bit like Apex. You know, or you want them to carry on for a good few years, keep it supported. I don't know.
Yeah.
But come on, EA, crossplay, get it done, get it on there. You have the money, do it, do it. All right, we all good with that? We all done with Battlefield?
Yeah, I'm
Very
done.
excited. Very excited for May. Hopefully the trade will come. Probably in June we'll get some more, but we'll get to that later. Breaking news. It came from Ruben, Sapphire Viking earlier. Bethesda has delayed Deathloop again. So this is from Eurogamer.net/SapphireVikings/article.
My domain.
Bethesda's PC and PS5 console timed exclusive. They put console exclusive, but it's not. It's timed. Fucking get your shit together, Eurogamer. Deathloop has been... I'm starting fights with companies now to get us famous. Deathloop has been further delayed and will now launch on 14th of September 2021. Arcane Leon wrote, I don't know who that is, it works for the company. We've made a decision to delay the launch of Deathloop to 14th December 2021. We're committed to the quality of and preserving our team's ambition for Deathloop while ensuring the health and safety of everyone at Arcane. We'll be using this extra time to accomplish our goal, create a fun and stylish and mind-bending player experience.
Truly mind-bending.
Quite glad it's been delayed. If it means everyone working on it gets to not have crunch and work in a safe environment and a happy environment. So good on them.
Yeah, Microsoft really need they don't need any bad press now. I mean, they probably just want to stroke their egos and say, oh yeah, like any game that comes out now that's under Bethesda is great, because then it'll just make Microsoft look even better.
Yeah.
Like, and you'd see all the articles. It was a great success. Like when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, they're gonna be rolling in it.
Do you reckon they've owned them for enough time to have Microsoft name actually in the game, so when you load it up, it has the Xbox Game Studios thing flash on the screen?
Probably, I'd say.
They have
It's- it is-
They have
like,
on the thumb drive just like, plug it into the computer quick.
Put it on
I'm
drag and
pretty
drop.
sure Gareth said it's going to be funny though, like when you load up, the game on PlayStation, and then it'll come up saying Microsoft. And it's
I
like,
think I
play
said
this.
that.
Oh yeah, and play it on like the best way to play is on a Series X on your PS5, and it's like, oh okay, I'll just go buy one. So that's going to be fun.
But yeah, that's been delayed. That's a shame, but I don't have enough money to buy it this month or next month, so
Same.
at least RE8's not been delayed. This bit's for Gareth and Kieran, so you two will be speaking about it because you're the one who told me about
Hey,
it.
I just saw it on.
Hey, if you didn't want it on there, you shouldn't have brought it up, piece of shit. This is from So I just realised I've had the Warzone map on the screen the entire time. I do apologise, ladies and gents and viewers.
I love
Really
Warzone.
get a good look at it.
We like Warzone. We like Warzone.
So yeah, article from Polygon.com. PACMAN 99. It's launched yesterday. It's a new battle royale game. Comes to Nintendo Switch. PACMAN 99 follows in the vein of Tetris 99 and Super Mario Bros 35. The article states, I think this is a breakdown, a press release type deal. PACMAN 99 looks like classic Pac-Man on its surface. Player chomps pellets, avoids ghosts, and turn the tables on Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde, my man Clyde, by eating power pellets to rack up high scores. But in true Battle Royale fashion, every Pac-Man is competing against other Pac-Men. You don't need to survive, just need to attack your enemies. In Pac-Man 99, where players eat a ghost, they'll send a jammer Pac-Man to an opponent. Any player who touches a jammer will be slowed down. Players can also swallow trains of ghosts by gobbling up sleeping ghosts, which form a snake-like buffet. Consume a power pellet, feast on ghost train, and you'll overwhelm your enemies with a barrage of jammer Pac-Men. Pac-Man 99 also includes power-ups that boost Pac-Man's speed or multiply the number of jammers sent to its enemies. It's Pac-Man's third foray into the Battle Royale space, following Pac-Man Battle Royale, first released in arcades in 2011, and Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle, released on Google Stadia in 2020.
Google Stadia.
Go on then, guys. You got to speak about this because I have no interest in Pac-Man.
I'm excited. I completely forgot this was a thing, but I'll play it.
It just looks brutal. Like,
I didn't see anything
they got
about
Mario 35 was timed release thing. That's gone now. And Mario 35 was brilliant. Like, I downloaded it because it was free and it was amazing. And Tetris 99 is just really fun, and it just looks mental. It looks like it'll just pass the time, and it'll just be that fun little free thing you play on your Switch for a couple of hours. But yeah, I just thought it looked mental and funny. And
Is
a
it
good
with-
way to, if you're going to get rid of Mario 35, replace it with something as good, and I think this will be as good.
Is it with the Nintendo Online subscription then, so we get it for free?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy it again then. That is it out now?
Yeah, come out yesterday.
Yeah, it
Right.
came out-
Bye guys. No, I'm just...
it.
no, I definitely want to play that. That sounds fun. I love Pac-Man. I played it a lot growing up. So yeah, to try and prove that I'm the best Pac-Man player in the whole world. Yeah.
Good play. What's next? Back. We had a break. We've talked about Pac-Man, so now we're on to Borderlands news. Borderlands news. First off, we got movie news. So I think over the week they had a new casting and a plot description has been announced for the game, for the film of the game. The bad guy is cast. Atlas has been cast, who I don't think even has a character in the game, from my knowledge. I couldn't find him, or unless he's just a voice. I can't
This
remember.
battle, Borderlands now.
So
Borderlands movie, yeah.
in the third Borderlands,
Those
Reese,
Yeah.
yeah, he plays the CEO of Atlas, and I know in the first one, here Atlas were like pretty big.
I
And
don't
then
think
in
you
the
ever saw him, did you?
no,
No.
and then in the second one, Atlas kind of like went bankrupt, and then the third one they had that like dispute with Malawan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'll
But he's being played by Edgar Ramirez. I'll put a photo of him up on the screen. I did not look to what he's been in previously, but there he is. He's playing Atlas. If anyone wants to look that up, we chat away about all the other stuff. Crack on. But I'm going to read out the plot description of the film. Two-time I fucked it up already. Two-time Academy Award winner Cate Blanchett teams up with Kevin Hart and director Eli Roth's Borderlands. Lilith, played by Blanchett, is an infamous outlaw with a mysterious past, who reluctantly returns to her home planet of Pandora to find a missing daughter of the universe's most powerful SOB, Atlas, played by Ramirez. Lilith forms an alliance with an unexpected team, Roland, played by Kevin Hart, a former elite mercenary, now desperate for redemption, Tiny Tina, played by Greenblatt, a feral preteen demolitionist, Krieg, played by Muntinau. I couldn't pronounce his name the last time we talked about him. And Tina's muscle-bound, rhetorically challenged protector, Tanis, played by Curtis, the scientist with a tenuous grip on sanity, and Claptrap, played by Jack Black, a persistent, wise-ass robot. These unlikely heroes must battle alien monsters and dangerous bandits to find and protect the missing girl who may hold the key to unimaginable power. The fate of the universe could be in their hands, but they're fighting for something more, each other. Wow. Based on the game from
Wow.
Gearbox and 2K, one of the best-selling video game franchises of all time, welcome to Borderlands. So yeah, that's a plot description. What's his name? The guy who runs Gearbox said,
Randy Pitchford.
Yeah, Randy Pitchford. He said it's not connected to the games at all. It's its own story.
I saw that
Makes
tweet.
sense,
Yeah,
yeah.
he said, "Oh yeah, to the interested, the Borderlands cinematic universe. So there's going to be more films.
Yeah.
It's not identical to the Borderlands video game universe. We are authentic to characters' tone and style, but allow for independent storylines. The mediums are not the same, so content should not be bound to the same rules."
Yeah,
which I'm
sure.
very excited for, because people who are fans of the games, they leave
They'll have
those
them.
alone.
Yeah.
But then the new fans for the movies and existing fans of the games will have something new to, diehard fans and new fans can all experience like new things at the same time. So that's going to be fun.
Edgar Ramirez, is that his name?
Yeah.
He was in Gold 2019,
Gold.
and then Point Break 2015.
Is that the reboot?
Deliver Us.
Deliver Us from Evil. So he's in a bunch of
Yeah,
films
I
I've
think
not
so.
seen.
A bunch of films, basically. Deliver Us from Devil or something.
I've never seen any of these, but
Domino.
I love Domino's.
People know him.
he works at Domino's.
Films.
Oh, I'll have
Might
two
do.
steak, please, bet.
But does this plot description excite anyone? Me like want to go see it? I'm gonna see it anyway. It might crash and burn, but no.
The plot seems very cheesy,
Generic.
and the whole Lilith needs to protect her daughter. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's Borderlands, so I'm gonna probably go see it.
I'm
like,
gonna see. We'll probably all go see it. We'll just drag each other. Me and Ruben will be hyped.
Yeah,
Kieran
well-
and Gareth will be like, "Yeah, we're going to the
yeah,
cinemas."
we'll be pointing out, be like, "That's from
Yay,
the game.
cinemas.
Like that gun there. That's this." And they were like, "Yeah, cool." Like, yeah,
I'll go wearing my Borderlands
me and-
mask.
yeah. Me and Patrick will know all the guns, the references, and then that'd be like me with Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna know all the references, and then people, I'm just like, "What? What do you mean?" Yeah, I think I still got my mask somewhere as well.
I somehow had
Borderlands
free
one.
from when Borderlands 3 came out. Plays it quite
Really?
well, but see, I somehow got free.
That's
I
amazing.
got one when I pre-ordered the game originally,
Right.
and then I got one when I pre-ordered the digital version. Not digital version, sorry.
Right.
When I pre-ordered the big, massive one, they sent me a mask independently before the game even come out. And then I got a third one when I went in to change my original pre-order to the default version of the game and give it to Emily.
Yeah.
But I ended up with 3. Anyway, let's go on to game news. I think we've talked about a lot of this before, but the Season 2 update Director's Cut is coming now on April 8th. It's added new raids, a new raid, one raid. Hermivorous the Invincible, a large, hairy Varkid who drops some of the best loot in the game. Ava's Murder Mystery missions. 3-time Vault cards. These are 3 sets of challenges to complete for cosmetic rewards. And supremely powerful gear that scales to your level. Behind the scenes content from making of the game like lost maps, storyboards, and concept art. And it's all included in Season 2, which is about 20 quid or something.
I'm excited because, well, I'm excited, but I'm annoyed because raid bosses should have been in Borderlands 3 at launch.
Yeah, definitely.
And it just fits in with the thing that companies are doing now. Animal Crossing are guilty for it as well. There's loads of companies where they take features out that should have been in there from launch or is in the predecessor games, but then feed the fans. So they think, oh, player base for the game is dying out. Quick, just add a little drop of content.
There's some new.
Keep them coming back. So on paper, oh, Borderlands 3 is getting updated like every month. This is great, but it's content that we should have had. Like we should have had raid bosses from start.
Yeah.
But the vault card things is really cool because it gives people like me who just keep playing the game every day a reason to keep coming back. Challenges and stuff like that will always entice people to keep coming back. I'm very excited about it. Yes. I feel like that's my catchphrase on this.
I'm very
bloody
excited
podcast.
about it.
every time Pat finishes saying something, I just go lean back in my chair. I'm excited for this. Yeah, every time.
I'm excited. I'll have to buy Season Pass 2 at some point, but I feel like I have to do that after I finish all the DLC in Season Pass 1, which I still haven't done.
Yeah, no, I need to buy Season Pass 2 as well because I want to try the new subclasses.
Yeah.
I've heard they're bad, but it's more content. I just want to play.
Right.
I want an excuse to play the game again.
Yeah.
So
We'll get back to it at some point. I'm assuming Kieran and Gareth have no input. I don't think they've ever played a Borderlands game. Well, Kieran has, but we bought it for his
I have.
birthday. I have. Daddy, don't forget about me.
I've played some of the Borderlands.
You want to say anything or?
No, I don't want any. I like the DLC.
No.
The DLCs. I'm just like,
Fair.
what about, like,
Our last bit of news, ladies and gents. But there's a couple of questions in this news that I want to ask you about. E3 is back. It missed out 2020, but it's back for now for 2021. I put a blog post or whatever you want to call it on the website. After missing E3 2020 due to COVID, E3 is back now in 2021 with an all-digital event. They have confirmed partners that include Nintendo, Xbox, Capcom, Konami, Ubisoft, Take-Two Interactive, and Warner Brothers. For now, I'm sure they'll possibly add more, like maybe more independents, and maybe, I don't know if, I think I saw Devolver Digital was confirmed, but I'm not sure.
Yes, they're my favorite company ever. I love Devolver.
I'm not sure if they were confirmed, but I think I saw that or heard it. I don't know. E3 2021 will take place between June 12th and June 15th, so I think it's an extra day longer now than usual. It's normally just 3 days, but
strange. Maybe they're trying to make up for the lost time or something.
Maybe. I've written down here that Nintendo is a surprise that they're involved because they normally just do directs. They've not really been at E3 for a while. They've just do directs. So,
maybe Microsoft and Nintendo have that like relationship though, don't they?
yeah, they
so
seem to have a
maybe,
decent working relationship.
Maybe Xbox has just been like, come on, I'll hold your hand. You know, you can talk about, I won't leave you.
I'll drag you through it. Come on.
Nintendo's like, okay, fine, we don't leave you for the entire time. And then, yeah, so this could be fun. It could go horribly wrong. Like Nintendo's first ever show at like E3.
In like
it's just
several years.
It's just like, what? Oh, E3 and Nintendo, and what is it? It's, I don't know, Bayonetta remastered or something like that. Like another reboot or like another port.
It'd be colossally bad, like the one they had in Feb or whatever it was.
Yeah. But with COVID, it wouldn't surprise me if they would just be like, yeah, we ported another game. We know you hate it, but you're going to buy it. Bye.
Yeah.
Drops mic and just walks off.
We're out of here.
Yeah.
Will Xbox do 2 events for both Xbox and Bethesda? I reckon they might. Bethesda have had...
Bethesda have always had their own thing, so why fix what ain't broke, sort of thing.
Exactly.
Xbox would love that. They you know, it's more screen time for them, and they could just Bethesda can just constantly just talk good about. We love Game Pass, and then Microsoft, like Phil Spencer's in the corner, like, tell them how good Game Pass is right now.
I mean, ZeniMax and Bethesda are still Bethesda Game Studios are still an entity. They're just now owned by Xbox or Microsoft.
Yeah, so they could still do what they want.
They could still do a event. I imagine it'll be on different days. So it'll be like, okay, here's Xbox's first one, Xbox exclusive studios like the Coalition, 343, whatever the fuck else they have. That zombie, the one that's a mixed state of decay. And then Xbox Day 2, Bethesda Game Showcase. There you go. There's Elder Scrolls 704, the Skyrim port to your mini fridge and your dog. Everything.
Skyrim is now on the dog right now. As long as I get to see Todd Howard on stage talk about 16 times the detail, I'll be happy.
Another question I got is, Sony's not taking part by the looks of it.
Of course they're not.
Are they? Do you reckon they'll be doing a state of play instead?
Probably.
You gotta think so.
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah, more likely.
I've also noticed
Sony have always been the emo one that's like, I don't want to be involved. I'll do my own thing.
I think they dropped out after Nintendo. So Nintendo, I think, dropped out around 2016, and then Sony maybe around 2018.
Nintendo's way worse. My bad. Yeah.
But yeah.
But I think, well, you've got to think it's a lot digitally. Like, it makes sense for them to just join in because it's literally just they're doing a state of play, but under the E3 banner.
Yeah.
And they could probably sit there and be like, "Oh, chuck us a couple of chuck some money, right, and we'll do it." Because you know, you'd see like Sony do their big presentations at E3. Like I remember when they released like a first trailer for Last of Us 2. They had like this big tent and a band and like all this cool stuff. And like obviously that's probably cost so much money. So if it's just digital, like it's just making another state of play. So if they're gonna do a state of play, do it at E3. So I think if they're not doing part of it, what's the point?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
I also
There
noticed. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just basically saying there isn't any point or reason why they shouldn't join in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I also noticed just then, because I didn't notice it right in this originally, EA aren't confirmed as a partner. They might be, but I think in the past they normally. So E3 is normally like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in it, and it seems like EA is normally on the Saturday beforehand, and then Xbox is on the Sunday, but somehow still linked to E3, even though being on its own day. But I guess they'll probably do the same thing. They'll be like, "Oh, it's E3 week. We'll put ours out on the Saturday, and the rest of you have the rest of the week," which I guess is what they might do. But
It'll be all their annual sports games.
yeah, Battlefield.
And that'll be it, really.
NFL, NBA 2K, remaster, FIFA Ultimate Team Champion. Oh, yeah.
Maybe they'll lump themselves in with Xbox
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
because of the EA Play and stuff.
Game Pass members get 1 pack for free.
Get one day of Battlefield Premium. What's the last one? How will it work alongside other gaming events that have been popping up in 2020? So we had Summer Games Fest, which was an absolute fucking nightmare, if you ask me. And IGN Summer Event, which seemed to go okay. It was like a week long, I think. Possibly 2.
Yeah.
They just had stuff, they just had like short shows every day showing off like some indie games and some bigger games, but Summer Games Fest was an absolute mess. Like it started in May and ended in August, and it's been confirmed this year, and it better not be like that again because it was an absolute fucking shambles. But how do you reckon it'll work aside? Do you reckon it'll just dominate because everyone knows what E3 is, whether you like it or hate it? You know it's there.
Yeah.
The name brand of itself will help it out, and you got to think that like in last summer, all these companies were 4 or 5 months into working from home.
Yeah.
They still hadn't really probably got on their feet with it, and now they were a year on. They're more prepared. They'll be way better. They'll be way more prepared to show off games than they were a year ago. So you got to hope that it'll just be bigger. It'll be better. It's E3. Everyone knows E3.
Yeah, it's a big
It'll
event.
be from home. It'll be different, but I think they'll all be in a better place to present, and it'll all be a bit bigger, a bit better, a bit more streamlined. 'Cause they all know they've all worked out the kinks, and should hopefully be a bit more streamlined and better.
I just liked. I think it was last E3 where they showed off the new Forza Horizon. I just like the fact that they were like, "Look at this car game," and then they just turned to the left and they pulled at this McLaren like from that wasn't even out yet. They're like, "This car isn't even available yet. Look at it," and then I was like, "Cool. Can I play the game?" Like no one really like everyone was excited, but I was just like, "Why? It just seems pointless."
Oh
like,
there's a car. There's a car on stage.
yeah,
What?
there's like a
How
car
did it
in a
get there?
building that's like not legal.
How did it get here?
How did it fit through the lift?
The last thing I wanted to ask was, what does everyone want to see at E3 2021? I guess I'll go first to let you guys have a little thinkies.
Yes.
Little thinkies. Obviously, Halo Infinite. Give me some multiplayer news. Give me some campaign stuff. I want to be able to have a beta for Halo Infinite so it doesn't launch in a fucking shambles. Hopefully, Warner Brothers have confirmed. So hopefully, we see more of the Harry Potter game and Gotham Knights, and maybe even Suicide Squad. Fingers crossed. And Battlefield 6, which we talked about today. Obviously, I want to see them. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah.
I might be missing some other stuff. Hopefully, there's a COD Vanguard trailer, so at least we can get a bit more information on it. It's just not people leaking news about it, but
Yeah.
I got a feeling they'll still just do their Warzone reveals. It worked well for them last year. But yeah, I want to see Halo Infinite, campaign and multiplayer. I want to see Warner Brothers, Suicide Squad, and Gotham Knights, and I want to see Harry Potter game and Battlefield 6 or Battlefield 2021. Gareth, you want to go next?
Sony.
I want to see TVs.
I want Sony to go and show me Spider-Man and God of War. That's
True.
It's like what do you want on E3? God of War and Spider-Man. Sony on there.
Mhm.
I don't know then.
Yeah.
Some cool,
Maybe-
some cool indie
maybe-
games. or something.
Nintendo give like a better look at the new Pokemons.
Oh, they'll definitely do that.
Hopefully, but yeah, again, as it stands, so I want Sony to be there and show off things I like.
They'll definitely have a state of play around that time.
Yeah, you gotta think so.
Yeah.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Kieran?
I'd say probably like the like Gotham Knights, like you said, and the Suicide Squad.
This is
What-
answers. Yeah,
I
sure it
know
is.
you took them all when you went first. What else? Battlefield, like you said. I
There we
don't.
go. He's gonna say Halo
Nothing else
Infinite
really.
next, didn't he?
No,
I'm
no,
not gonna
I've
say Halo Infinite.
no, I've actually got an out the box one this time.
No, I'm done.
Is that all you have? Just
That's
got with
like
me.
can't think
You're
of anything else
basic.
I want to see.
You're boring. No, sorry. Fair enough. I mean, Gareth wanted something that's not even there, so. Go on, Rube.
I want some cool indie games. I want to see all the indie games because there's been a few that I've missed. Oh, what was that one indie game that came out on April Fools? I can't remember it. It was like a game that's just like, the title was called My Sister Left Her PC On, and now I have to make a raid on a game that I haven't played, and I don't play RPG, so I don't know what I'm doing or something like that. That was the whole title of the game. Yeah, just long games like that. I want to see Phil Spencer go on stage and say gaming, and then the crowd go absolutely nuts because that's what he does. He just walks on stage, he just gaming, and then woo, yeah. I really want to see the new Injustice game.
Oh, you want to see
'cause-
Injustice 3?
Yeah, I love fighting games, and NetherRealm have done like, I mean, they've been doing Mortal Kombat for years now, and I love Mortal Kombat. And I always used to play Scarecrow in Injustice 2. Scarecrow is my favorite. So I'm just excited to see who they bring to Injustice 3 because the campaign ended. Right, spoiler alert. I mean, the game's been out for
I
years.
played Injustice.
Whatever. With the evil Superman arc thing, because there were two endings.
Batman and Superman.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see because those story games have always been really, really good. Like they make good fighting games that also have good stories. So, and just little funny meme moments like when Keanu Reeves said, "You're breathtaking."
You're breathtaking.
I just want funny moments like that. E3 is such a fun event. Like even if you don't like games, it's just fun to see all the
Yeah.
like world premiere all the time, like back to back. So, but yeah, I'm excited for indie games and Injustice 3, pretty much.
Nice. Not a thought.
Yeah.
I do reckon they're going to do the presentation. So obviously it's not going to have swarms of people. It's an online event. Do you reckon they'll do it like how WWE and all those companies are doing it now, where they have this like screens and monitors where people can chime in, or
They have to be very careful because
I
people
think
got
they're
caught,
gonna
didn't they, on some of the WWE ones for being very inappropriate. Yeah.
I think they're just gonna add us all on Discord and then they screen share it to us.
Oh, like a million people all chatting in one Discord call at once. It's going to be really laggy, bad connections, pixelated. Like the bit rate is going to be like 1 bit rate, so it's just going to look like trash.
Do you reckon it'll just be like Phil Spencer sat in a room with a screen and they'll record it and then they'll pan off, and then just show gameplay?
It's just Phil Spencer talking about how good Game Pass is for like 3 hours.
I hope it's more down that route. Just these game devs in front of green screens.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to look at a guy I don't know stood in front of a screen of pixelated people all waving.
You know, the typical, like you said, standing in front of green screens. Like, we at Xbox have concrafted the biggest, expansive game. Like, they hit all the buzzwords.
Yeah.
Like, innovative, never seen before, and then it's just like another Tetris or something like that. Like
Tetris 97.
I hope I hope Phil Spencer sat inside with a nice log fire and with a book, and then he just looks at the camera and go, "Oh,
Yeah.
see
He's
you
led,
there."
he's led on a rug, nothing on, just an Xbox Series X
Oh.
covering his
Uh-huh.
junk.
That'd be amazing.
Exactly what I want.
So,
God.
yeah, that's exciting. Probably be in work for all of them. That's a shame. I'll have to watch them all when I go home.
Big old E3 special.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get a third wave. I'm touch wood. If it happens, don't come back to this podcast and blame me. All right? I didn't do it. I swear to God.
So all viewers,
But-
try and get us famous so we get invited to behind-the-scenes showings of video games now.
For the record, I don't want a third wave. But if there was a third wave, the plus side would be we could stay
Wouldn't say
inside
no.
and play.
We could do
games.
live stream reactions to it and put it on our Twitter.
But I want to do an IRL stream where we go to an arcade and we all do a challenge on who can win the most tickets in an hour. I think that'd be really fun.
I'll just be sat in front of the Halo machine.
Yeah, Fire Team Raven just, I'm winning! I'm a Spartan!
I'm winning, Mom! Look at me, I'm going! Has anybody got any final things they want to say on the poddy waddy booty but some element?
No, I pretty much talked about
Podcast.
everything.
No,
Everyone good?
I'm pretty much good.
Yeah.
I'm Gucci.
So this has been Cowchats Gamecast episode 6. Brought to you by KINGOFTEHCOWS, GSRobinius, MENTALHAZARD, and SAPPHIREVIKING. Thank you all so much for watching. Please follow us all at youtube.com KOTC Productions, youtube.com GSRobinius, youtube.com MENTALHAZARD, and youtube.com SAPPHIREVIKING. Or follow us at twitch.tv KINGOFTEHCOWS, twitch.tv GSRobinius, twitch.tv MENTALHAZARD, twitch.tv SAPPHIREVIKING. Oh no, I'm not doing it again. We're also all on Twitter. We're also all on Instagram and stuff.
It'll all be in the description, I
It'll-
assume. That's what YouTubers
Yeah.
do, right?
At least one.
He
link
put up
to some of
27 links all on screen at once.
They'll all be there. Again, thank you all so much for watching. If you have watched, if you haven't watched, fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Just
fuck off.
you. Please like and subscribe to this channel and all the other channels. And Merry Christmas to you. And to
If
all
you watch it in December.
a good
For,
night.
for 8 months from now.
Take care, ta-ra. Fuck off.